Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sage Be Me podcast. And I'll be your host today, Sage Be Me. So, first of all, I'd like to apologize to make a whole month without any episode. It's been a tough month, but from now henceforth, everything will be, let's say, smooth across the board going down the line. So, on today's episode, it'll be story time with Uncle Sage. Yeah, story time with Uncle Sage. The next episode will be a bit conk, so guys need a breather before we jump into it. So I'd like to start talking about Form 1. When I was a mono, I was admitted in this school in Western, so kufika huko, I'm a guy from Nairobi, so nimetoka Nairobi, niko ushago msee. I was like, sasa, who can I relate with? Who? So, see, I'm admitted with the Form 1s. We haven't been given our classes yet. We're just seated. Guys took benches from the dining hall and they set up the benches called one Form 1 class. I think it was Form 1 East, I think, and West. The only two classes were open, the others were closed. So they've put the benches up or down chini, and you're like waiting for what will happen next. Unangoja tu, what else could you do? So kukaa kiasi si obvious, we are all dudes, so itabidi tu watu wameanza conversation one or the other. So sijui kuliendaje, guys started talking about sex. So this guy asks the people around them, umeingia dem? Hebu niambie, mbona ukikuwa ndani ya msichana huwezi kakojoa ndani? I'm like, what? Unaweza kakojoa ndani? Actually it was more like a question. Unaweza kakojoa ukiwa ndani ya msichana? It was phrased like that. Can you pee inside a girl when you're inside her? So I was like, wow, this thing doesn't make sense. That's the virgin me, as in I have no idea what's going on. So how do you expect me to answer that question? So I'm like, wow, what are these guys talking about? What are these guys talking about? So he's like, after he asked guys that question, I think the person who was asked the question aliambiwa, well, basi ujaingia msichana, you've never entered a girl. So I was like, I never saw that one coming. Ooh. So from it was, I think, at night or something like that. So I think I met this guy talking. I can't remember quite well. So the guy was talking. This guy had interesting stories. He had a hoarse voice, as in sauti si poa, sauti si mbaya, iko bass deep but inagwara. Ukisikia kuna vile uko irritated, lakini kuna vile huko irritated. I don't know. See that smooth bass yenye unasikianga unasema it was it was something. So this guy had stories, man. Wow. He stayed in Umo. At that time, we can say we called them OBS. Right now, okay, bado ilikuanga OD, but the not ghetto, the posh side of me, guys were the posh side, as in, so guys from the ghetto, they used to call them OD, but guys from the upper side, the upper class kiasi, they used to call them OBS. Yeah, even the dance style were called OBS at that time, but saizi it's like the ghetto took over. It's no longer OBS, it's just OD. So this Odi guy. He called himself Van Damme. Van Damme. He was short, not that tall, but dark. Dark skin. Dark skin nigga. He's the one. So he told us story. So tulikaa huko back, as in when we were located classes, we sat huko backseat. We sat at the back bench. Backbenchers, oh yeah, shout out to the backbenchers. So tulikuwa tumeka backbench. There's tukaanza mastori. He used to tell me, hey, imagine being told a story of how a guy robs another guy. You get interested to the point that you want to be a thief. As in, you're saying like, this is the life. Unaona tu, hii ndio hiyo maisha mans. So he once told me about how when I was in high school, actually this is what usually happened during the holidays. Ulikuanga at home chilling ama with the guys chilling, alafu na guys are asking like, kuna form majamaa, kuna form leo, form iko wapi? Kina Natalia wako na bash leo. Si tunaenda kudunda huko leo. Sawa. So napata when like is it 12 before lunch hour, you find yourself mumeingia bash, munaingia chini, munatulia kwanza mkiona rada ni gani, kama kuna wazae in the house ama nini. Other parties mnaenda huko mnaangalia kama kuna madrinks. So this for the guys who never took alcohol when you were in high school, you wouldn't understand what I'm talking about. So unaenda bash, unaingia, unaangalia, unakula rada, unasafisha, kama kuna madem unajipiga psych, mnaenda mnakula taco. That was the mentality form, as in that was all about it. As a high schooler, nothing else. That was just everything. If you went for a bash, a party, ukakula taco, you got drunk, you got satisfied, some smashed, some didn't. That just raps about everything. So Van Damme told me that they went for a bash. They had a bash, was around I don't know around where, but areas or more too. So they decided they decided, should we go this place? Mosquito. So they decided, should we go to this place? I'm like, okay, we'll go. So unapata one of the trench coats, the big trench coats where they hide their weapons and everything. So like 5 guys, they go to a birthday party, they enter the house uninvited, boom, start hitting people with bottles, fighting, as in they just enter and it's massacre. It's terrible, as in watu wanapigwa vita. You find it like, wow, what's really happening? I never expected to see something like this. Wow, this is terrible. As in, it was that hectic. So he usually told me, wakifikanga bashi kama hiyo, what they do is like they round up everyone, tell them like they kneel down. If not kneeling down, they tell them what? They tell them that they should remove the jewelry, their phones, money in their pocket. As in, they come to your house, bully you, then steal from you. That's basically bullying you. Yeah. They beat you up. Like, they'll hit you with a bottle of alcohol. So the way this guy usually told his stories, man, we usually got captivated and was like, wow, that sounds fun. So he told me about this guy. His name is Bruce. Bruce was a good friend of his. He usually doubted Bruce. He thought that Bruce was the one who got his girlfriend pregnant, thinking that he's the father, but Bruce might be the father. But I don't know how it went. It's been years from now. I don't know how his life went after that, because, well, shit happens. So, like I was saying, he was telling me about how he initiated Bruce into the thieving industry. So, see, Bruce knew how they were operating, the stealing, the bullying, the beating up of people. So they were with Bruce, and then Bruce told him, like, I want to do what you guys are doing. Nataka kuifanya nini. They talked blah blah this and that. After talking, so this is how they initiated Bruce. See, they're working with Bruce, then Bruce sees this guy with his phone, akaweka simu kwa mfuko. He was a young guy, roughly 14, 15 hapo. Not Bruce, the guy who had the phone in the pocket. So Bruce like, niende nichukue. Then Van Damme assures him, ende, niko na wewe, ende, tuko na wewe, tunaona chiki tuko hapa. So Bruce runs towards him, snatches the phone, then runs back to the guys. Then this guy is like, we mwizi, kuja hapa, mwizi, unanibia nini. See, you know how guys will make a fuss. So when he's chasing after Bruce, Van Damme and his other guy, they stand there like a brick wall, like bouncers. Then they start harassing the guy, like, wewe unafanya nini, unatakaje, nasumbua kijana wetu kwa nini. They give him some few jabs, then tell him to kneel down, ask him for money to remove all the cash in his pockets. After telling the guy to remove the cash, they tell him, uko na mpesa, toa pesa kwa mpesa, leta pin yako ya mpesa, leta ama as in threats to back, you get. Yeah, so that's how they initiated Bruce. Since then on, Bruce has gotten better. He told me that Bruce is like one of the best pickpockets that he's ever seen. As in, this guy can steal from you without you even noticing you've been stolen from. It's terrible, but wow, see if it doesn't happen. Oh, on that note, I have an expose on something that's happening in Nairobi. You know how guys in Nairobi steal from you, like when you're walking in town, they drop a bag, looks like it has money, but it really doesn't have any cash. Then they find a way to steal from you. You think that you have the cash, but you don't. There's these guys that they tell you to close your eyes, we pray for your money to double. You close, then they steal from you. So Nairobi guys have taken this to a new level. It's crazy. These guys can okay, let me just tell you how it goes. So late my IG has been having, okay, I look for a lot of tech, phones, laptops, computers, etc. So I've been getting advertisements on Walmart KE, Alibaba KE, and a lot of other adverts that come through my timeline because tech is lazima. So I saw this guy saying PS4 Pro 21k. Month, that's a good deal. PS4 Pro 10k. Mse, who doesn't want that deal? Kwani nimerogwa niende PS4 na 25k. Actually it's 32k. PS4 Pro, not Pro, PS4 Slim 32k, and kuna hapa naambiwa 21k. See, I'll use this 21k. So these guys, they use good prices. They tell you iPhone 8 sijui with 21 ama ni 20 something k, as in cheap prices. But and they have what's this called, pay bill. They tell you pay via pay bill. Then after paying via pay bill, the goods will get delivered. If you talk to them, they'll tell you we have a warehouse. In real sense, there's no warehouse. Nothing. They'll tell you to send your name, phone number, email address, and how it goes. But in real sense, man, they're just conning you. Man, don't fall into those traps. If the deal is too good, think twice. Think twice. So they disabled the comments from people commenting in there. Some are still new, they don't know how to disable, so they leave the comments like that. You scroll through the comments and then you find someone complaining, hey, when is my good being delivered? Hey, you guys, what's happening? Hey, as in, people are just disappointed under the comments. The others you'll find, they've blocked. The only person who can comment is them, and there's these other ones that no one can comment, no one can view. Even them, they just post, and that's all. So when you're out there, hey, the internet ain't safe. Fraud is everywhere. Nairobi has gone global. Yeah, so these guys say Uganda, Tanzania, they put prices over there, so you send the money to the pay bill, then don't get your goods, then you're left frustrated because you can't track them, because the ID they use to register the pay bill or they buy goods, it's not theirs. They don't know who it is. So if you track them, man, you're in deep shit because you won't get sorted out. Stay safe, sanitize. Don't forget to follow me on my socials, Sage Be Me, Sage_B_muchachos on Instagram, on Snapchat, and you can send me DMs on topics that you would want to be discussed on the episode, and I'll appreciate all the comments. Ciao.